What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would gratefully appreciate that. Shout out to my notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, everybody, first sign I see is the first sign I'm reading. The first sign I saw was Cancer, so we're gonna get it poppin' with Team Cancer. Shout out to the Cancer gang. Happy birthday, happy Cancer season. Hope y'all are doing well. As always, everybody, I do want to say if you're interested in personal reads, you can check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link in the description box below if you would like to book me there. Let me say what's up here to some peeps and we'll get started. What's going on, Josh, Veronica, Amy, Shin, Jessica, Itty? What's up, Naomi, Mello, Carolyn, Zafira? What's going on, Healing Hearts? Letitia, Christina, Kaylee, Veronica, welcome. What's going on, Lila? How's everybody doing here today? What's going on, Jelena? How are you? What's up, Tesla? How are you doing? You said love the intro music. That's more like it. That's what's up. Appreciate you tuning in. Marlene, what up? Hey, Ant and Soul fam, miss y'all a bunch. We missed you too, girl. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you so much. Anyhow, everybody, as always, like I said, first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Cancer. So let's get it poppin', Team Cancer, and see what we got going on. So what do we got going on here, baby? What insight and information is popping on through here, please, for our zodiac signs of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, please, for our zodiac sign of Cancer? Moving on into tomorrow. Happy birthday, by the way, guys. Hope you're excited. Hope you're doing well. And we're going to see what's showing up here for you. Team Cancer, overall energy for you guys is going to be a 7 of Cups. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a fellow Cancerian, Piscean, or Scorpio. Taking a look into the current energy we have here, a Temperance card. What you're dealing with, Cancer, we do have here a High Priestess. Taking a look here at the outcome for Cancerian is going to be the Ace of Cups here in the upright position. I dropped it. You just got to believe me, Cancer. Nope, let me pick it up real quick and then we'll go ahead and continue. 1 second, y'all. Boom, there's that Ace of Cups. So, Cancer, like I previously stated, we have here that 7 of Cups, and we're pairing that 7 of Cups here as well to that Temperance in the upright position. Now, this is Sagittarius energy and Pisces energy, so you could be dealing with either or. However, though, 7 of Cups is usually representative here of confusion, and with the Temperance card being paired to a 7 of Cups, that's usually representative of some sort of confusion being cleared. So, I feel like if you felt foggy over the past couple days, Cancer, coming into tomorrow, it's going to be more sharp, more focused. If you feel like there's been a haze, it's like the haze has been cleared. If there's been confusion, the confusion has been cleared is what I'm picking up here for you as well. Having a look at what you're dealing with. High Priestess. Does it feel like information lately, Cancer, has been withheld from you? Does it feel like there's been secrecy? Does it feel like there's a lot of things going on and also kind of feels like people aren't telling me much, you know? Or are you looking at things or signs the universe is giving you but not understanding what the fuck the universe is trying to say to you? Okay, well, that energy is going to be lifted from you. I feel like answers are going to start to become clear. Now, I don't know what particularly those answers are to you. However, though, it's nice to start to have a clear sense of what's happening when there's initial confusion. Looking at the outcome, Cancer, Ace of Cups, not only is fulfillment coming in from seeing that answers are becoming clear for you, but I definitely feel like you're going to love what it is you're seeing. So I'm not sure necessarily how this applies. Maybe the universe has been kind of secret with you, or you've not been understanding what the universe is trying to say to you. Or maybe you've been having weird moments where people seem like they're holding back from you, or you're seeing things but not quite understanding them. I feel like you're about to get clarity that you've needed coming into tomorrow, and you're so happy that you have it because it makes everything a lot easier getting to see the full picture. Okay, so interesting ass reading. I don't know honestly what Cancer that's for out there, so it might not be your story. Maybe it is, but of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Cancer, things are becoming clear if they've been incredibly hazy, confusing, or cloudy, and it's good to have that sense of information. And especially, I think for most of you, this is probably going to resonate more in the retrospect of the universe. You know, maybe you've been seeing signs everywhere, or you've been getting, you know, intuitive nudges in certain directions and not really understanding why you've been getting those nudges. But I feel like you're about to understand it all, and having that clear sense of direction is going to feel so fucking good, okay? Love you, Cancer. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here, guys, so far with our water signs here first. For the lineup, we'll do water, fire, air, and earth. Getting on into our fire signs, let's go ahead and see what's popping in here for Team Sagittarius and see what we got going on. What insight and information's popping on in here for Saggy? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on into the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here for Team Sagittarius, please? Moving on into the next 24 hours. Hopefully, we are looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. Sagittarian, overall energy for you is going to be a 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You might be dealing with an earth sign, Taurian, Virgo, or Capricorn. Coming into the current energy, you got here the Emperor in reverse. What you're dealing with, Sagittarius, we have here the Ace of Pentacles. Love it. Looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 4 of Swords in the upright position. Some of you here are quitting your job tomorrow and saying, screw you, I'm starting my own business. All right, I don't know why I felt this strong sense of like, I'm gonna make my own opportunities, I'm gonna pave my own way to success. I'm so tired of this crappy boss, Emperor in reverse. It's time for me to get the hell out of Dodge here and start something of my own. So some of you could be feeling inspired in your next 24 hours to start your own business. That was something that just came through really quick. But looking at this in a more broad perspective, 4 of Pence reversed, Emperor reversed, you're letting go here of something that I feel had power over you. It could have been maybe a job you felt had so much power over you. Maybe you felt like a friend did, or a romantic partner or family did. But you're in this space right now where it's like, I don't feel like I have something holding power over me anymore because I'm not allowing it to have power over me anymore. Remember, guys, the things we give power to is a choice. So we can give power to somebody's opinion. We can give power to somebody's demands. We can give power to some kind of perspective. We can give power to society, right? But what we give power to is what is going to create a power struggle, right? When we recognize that we can take back that power whenever we like, it's a whole different ballgame. It's a whole different story, right? Looking at what you're dealing with here, Ace of Pentacles, tapping into the opportunity here that you can be the one with all the power and you can start paying attention to what you want to invest power into. Would it be better to give power to somebody else's opinions or to the opinions of yourself? Would it be better to give power to somebody else's demands or to all the power of what it is you actually want? Right? At the end of the day, what you're putting the most energy into and what you're validating is important is what matters. So if we're giving it away to the external people or the external situations, that's not helping us. But if we start giving the power back to us, that's when we can create, a lot of good things for us moving forward into the future. So taking a look here at the outcome for Sagittarians, we have here that 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords here says, it's time for me to say peace out and goodbye to anything that I have felt had power over me, and it's time for me to reclaim my power back. Now, like I mentioned, this can be in many various different ways or many various different situations in your life, whether it comes to work, comes to friends, comes to romantic partners, comes to family. Sometimes we may value external things like opinions over the opinions of ourselves, or we may value other people's demands over the demands of ourselves. But when we realize that we don't have to give anybody nor so anything power unless we so choose to, it's a massive game changer. So you're taking your power back. I think you're done letting something here be won over you, and you're starting to focus more on yourself and what you want and what you can do going forward, because at the end of the day, you are the center in your own universe. You are the main character in your video game. That's not a narcissistic comment, it's a truth. Everybody has their own perceptions of life, but everybody has their own version of their own life experience. You are the main character in your own video game. Stop being a side character for somebody else. Be that main character. Do what you want with your life. Value your own opinion over the opinion of others. Value what you want over what other people want. Because Sagittarius, in this reality that is your very own, you have the freedom to do with it what you will. Okay? So I like that you're getting that power back here. You no longer feel restricted by somebody or something that you've been dealing with. And it's nice to be set free. I'm ready to do what I want. And that's where it ends up. I love it. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Take it, of course, if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But thank you for tuning in here anyhow, okay? All right, Team Saggy. So, everybody, we have done our fire. We've also done our water. Let's jump on into our air and take a look here at Team Gemini and see what we got going on, okay? What's popping, Dan? How are you? Appreciate you stopping in. What's also going on, Rinny? Appreciate you stopping by, too. All right? All right, everybody. What insight information's coming on out here, please, for our zodiac sign of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, everybody, for the zodiac sign of Gemini? Moving on into tomorrow. Team Gemini, I can't gauge your energy. Let's get one more shuffle after this, and we'll see what's going on. Gemini, overall energy for you, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Taking a look into the current energy, you got here a Knight of Cups, what you're dealing with. You got here a Queen of Cups in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Justice in reverse as well. Gems, I feel like you're tired of working on something, feeling like it's getting nowhere. All right, that was a very bold statement, but that's what came through. I'm tired of working really hard on something, feeling like it's going nowhere. So Knight of Cups showing up here. I want to put my energy into something different. Could even be someone different, okay? Maybe you're dealing with a person. But looking at what you're dealing with right now, Queen of Cups reversed, I feel like what I'm putting all my effort into, I'm not getting anything back, especially when it comes to fulfillment. So maybe you're working super hard at a job or at a company, but you don't feel like you get any sort of incentives, you don't feel like you get anything back for your hard work, and therefore you're unfulfilled in your space. Maybe you're putting a lot of work into a relationship with somebody, but you feel like they're not valuing all the things that you do, and you could feel underappreciated, right? That's a feeling sometimes that makes anybody want to say, well, why work so hard if they don't care? So looking at the outcome here, Justice reversed, I've been dealing with a very unjust and unequal give and take like situation. I've been putting in more and receiving nothing back, or receiving less back. And that's just not how I want to live my life anymore going forward. The Knight of Cups here says I'm setting sail. I'm going on a journey to find someone or something that matches my energy. So Geminis, I believe that you guys are getting ready here to kind of walk away from whatever's not matching your energy to find what does or whom does. And that is that. You know, I don't blame you for that. I think that ultimately it's super important to have equal give and take in relationships and business and whatever the case may be. And if you feel like you weren't getting anything out of what or who you were connected to, it's totally within your right to move forward and find somebody who's going to match that vibe, period. So Gemini, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning on in, okay? All right, baby. We did our air, we did our water, and our fire. Let's hop on into our earth signs here next. So jumping into the earth, we're going to take a look here at Team Capricorn and see what's going on here for our cappuccinos, okay? What insight and information is popping on through here, please, for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of Capricorn in the next 24 hours? What is up here, Team Cappy? Team Capricorn, we're going to get ourselves here our last and final shuffle, and we shall see what is up. Overall energy for you, you got a 3 of Swords in reverse, which I like that it's in the reverse position. So you might be dealing with an air sign for a few of you. Looking at the current energy, 9 of Pentacles, baby. What you're dealing with, Capricorn, we got here the High Priestess in the upright, and looking at the outcome for Capricorns, we have here the Tower in the upright as well. Some of you here could have just recently gone through a breakup, but if that's the case, you're happy to be single. This is you happily claiming, I want to be single, I'm going to be single, and that is simply that. You know, looking at the outcome here being the Tower, that represents a disconnection, and so does the 3 of Swords reversed. 3 of Swords in reverse is often representative of, like, I no longer have any sort of emotions attached to this, I'm just moving on. So Capricorn, some of you could be moving on from somebody, moving into tomorrow. Maybe you're letting go of somebody you were romantically engaged with. Maybe you're letting go here of a friend, letting go here of a job, letting go here of something that your emotions were wrapped into. But overall, Cappies, I feel like for you, it's like I'm just done. You know, emotionally, I'm drained. Emotionally, no longer interested. It's time for me to focus on something that's going to bring me joy, happiness, and peace. So that's where you're at. You know, looking at what you're dealing with too, High Priestess, chances are for a while, you've been getting these intuitive nudges, Capricorn, to move on to something better. So if you have been dealing with a very emotionally draining situation, you've been getting that push to find something emotionally fulfilling for quite some time. I feel like tomorrow is going to be that day where you just finally snap and say, you know what, I'm waking up to the fact that I deserve better, and I'm going to go out there and get better. All right? So maybe you were dealing with a romantic partner, a friend, a family member, a job, whatever the hell the case may be. You know you deserve better than what you were getting, and you deserve that emotional fulfillment. So ultimately, Capricorn, that's what you're after right now. 9 of Pentacles. I'd rather be in my own energy, satisfying and fulfilling myself, than being invested in someone or something that can't even bring me any lick of a satisfaction. I agree with you, Capricorn. Take what resonates, babe, leave what doesn't, but we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Cappy, for tuning on in, baby, okay? All right, guys, first batch of zodiac signs are all finished up here for the daily. We'll be hopping in into batch number 2 shortly, okay? Real quick, what's up, Heather Ann? How are you, my love? You said, hey, peeps, what a bomb-ass portal yesterday, and some great residual vibes today. I'm making meatloaf with some fried green tomatoes. Yum. I love that. I love me some meatloaf, baby. It's been a minute, so that sounds pretty damn good. And yeah, the 7-7 portal yesterday was pretty cool. I had a lot of realizations yesterday. I was just like going through like journaling yesterday, so I did a bunch of journaling for you know, intentions for the future, things that I want to release. So that was super cool to work with that energy yesterday. I'm not sure if any of you guys did. Also, happy belated 4th of July out there to all of my American audience. How are you guys? I hope you guys had a good time and enjoyed yourselves. For me personally, it was fun. Spent that day with family and friends, and it was a great time. So hope you guys enjoyed yourselves as well, okay? All right, guys, before we continue, I'm just going to take my short break as usual, and then we'll jump back on into it, all right? Heather Ann said it was insane. It was definitely an interesting time for sure. I had like so many like massive awakenings yesterday. It was cool. It was super cool. I'm excited for friggin' Lionsgate too coming up next month. That's going to be exciting too. So we got the 8-8 portal showing up soon too. Glad you utilize that energy though. Not everybody does, you know? 100%. All right, though, guys, give me one more moment or so, and then we're going to jump back into it. As always, though, I do want to say if you're enjoying today's video, hit that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. So with that all being said, let's get back to it. We're going to take a look here at our water. We touched base with Cancer already, so let's touch base here with the Scorpio and see what we got going on here, baby, okay? What insight and information is popping on through here, please, for our zodiac sign of Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on, everybody, for the zodiac sign of Scorpio? Moving on into tomorrow, Team Scorpio, one more shuffle is incoming, and then we shall see what is up here for you guys at this time. Scorpio, overall energy for you, baby, is a Page of Pentacles. You might be dealing with an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Coming into the current energy for you, we have here the World card, looking at what Scorpios are dealing with. We have here the 4 Cups, and looking at the outcome for you guys is gonna be the Justice card in the reverse position. You might be dealing with a Libra. You also could be connecting here with a fellow Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo, as that World card is representative of fixed sign zodiac energy. Now, Scorpios, you begin here with that Page of Pentacles, and then you pair that Page of Pentacles here with the World card in the upright position. So I feel like slowly but surely you're getting ready here to move towards some sort of final closing to a chapter in your life. I feel like somebody else is not on par. If there's a divorce going through, I feel like you might be dealing with a partner who's opposing a divorce. Maybe you're trying to get the divorce to go through, but the person you're dealing with, like your husband, wife, etc., might be resisting that. So maybe they're not signing documentation, or there's some sort of sense of resistance showing up there. So if that's the case right now, it does seem like your person's kind of ignoring it, tuning it out, not really wanting to proceed forward. If there's even if it's not like an actual divorce in terms of marriage and legality, it could be about potentially maybe even a relationship where you're trying to move on, maybe somebody's still holding on to you, right? So there is opposition energy showing up here in your reading where you want to close a chapter, somebody else is not. And this could be in any retrospect of life. Looking at the outcome, though, Justice reversed, that represents unbalanced energy. So it represents the opposition once again. I want you to remember, in many circumstances, let's go back first and foremost to marriage, right? That's definitely difficult when it comes to trying to get a settlement, have a divorce, when the opposing partner is not on board. That is one thing that can be a little bit tricky. But if we're not talking about the actual, if we're not talking about actual divorce, and we're talking about relationships, we're talking about work, we're talking about friendship, remember that whether or not people want to close out these chapters, it's not their choice. If you are ready to close out a chapter, you have every right to. Remember, your reality is your reality. So if you close out that chapter and move forward, that chapter is over for you. It doesn't mean it has to be over for them. But you have this freedom, right, in this 3D reality to do what it is you like with your experience. Don't hold yourself back from whatever experiences you may wish to have, Scorpio, just because somebody else doesn't want to let go. I had to learn that lesson very, very young, to not hold back what I want to experience for somebody else. I've done it for countless people in my life when I was a lot younger. I held back what I truly wanted for them to thrive and be happy, whether it was romantically, whether it was friends, whether it was anything else. It was not worth it. In the end, I started to realize I'm just focusing on enhancing somebody else's experience when my life experience is mine for the taking. So don't hold yourself back, I think, is a massive message coming through for you today. And if you're finding yourself that you are holding back, this is the time to remember that even if you're not in resonance with somebody or have come to some sort of agreement, you know, they may be holding on, you may be letting go. Remember that you can let go and live your life. You don't need to hold yourself back for anyone. Okay, Scorpio? Something to keep in mind. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And of course, Scorpio, thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Much love and appreciation to you. So we have done our water, guys. Let's hop on into our fire and take a look here at the Ram fam. Okay, what insight and information do we got popping on through here, please, for our lovely zodiac sign of Team Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Moving on in to the next 24 hours. What is going on here for you? Oh, I missed 555. That's what's up, though. I've been getting into numerology so much lately. It's been pretty cool. So I'm kind of excited to learn more about it and maybe incorporate it into some readings. But numerology has been pretty cool. Astrology is something I've never quite yet mastered, but numerology, I feel, has been catching my fascination recently. So who knows? Maybe we'll get a lot more of that incorporated into some readings for the future. Anyhow, though, Aries, let's get into it, babes, and see what we got in store here for you. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, we have here the Strength card. You could be connecting possibly here with a Leo for a few of you. Coming into your current energy, what do we got? We got here a Nine of Swords in reverse that's on the floor. Taking a look here at what you're dealing with, guys, we have here a King of Swords in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, Eight of Cups in reverse as well. I don't know why today I have butterfingers, but give me a second, Aries, to pick up your card and we'll get on into it, okay? All right, here we go. So Nine of Swords in reverse showing up for you. Strength card in the upright position for the overall energy. I feel like for you right now, Aries, Strength card showing up here, Nine of Swords reverse showing up here, you are really not worrying about something moving into tomorrow. It's kind of like, I'm just not worried about it. It is what it is. I'm not going to sit there and get stressed. I'm not going to sit there and get amped up. Looking at what you're dealing with, King of Swords in reverse. Someone in your life is not being on point, but I feel like for you, it's like, I just got to let them do them. You know, if you're dealing with a romantic partner and they've been detached or they haven't played their part or they haven't been like a partner, it's like, I need to let them do them. I'm not going to sit here and do what I can to make people be on point. It's either they're on point or they're not, right? Maybe you are a boss at your job and you have an employee you like, an employee you care about. You've tried in the past to get them back on point, but maybe they haven't taken your advice or they haven't worked harder or they've done whatever. And it's kind of like, you know what? It is what it is. It's not my responsibility to be there and be worried and be concerned for other people's own responsibilities. And I feel like that's the main driving factor of your reading, not being concerned with the responsibilities of others when it's their responsibility to get shit done. Looking at the outcome showing up here, Eight of Cups reverse, it's like right now, I could invest myself in the person I'm dealing with, try to help them, try to be a guide, but it's things that I've done before. It's a repetitive cycle. I've come in, I've tried to help people, I've tried to get them to get back on point again. However, it's always been the same thing, because if they can't accept their own responsibility and I'm always there to help them along the way, then they're never going to actually take responsibility in the first place. And that's a very important factor. You know, it's okay to be there for people and help people and guide them and aid them, but you have to remember, inevitably, you have to let go of their hand and they have to figure it out. And if they don't, or if they don't try to, then they're going to remain stuck. So I feel like this is a really interesting read. I don't know who the hell this is going to resonate to out there, but I've definitely had situations like this before in my life. So maybe this is what you're going through right now, but you're just trying too hard to not worry yourself or get too concerned with somebody. I think you've been there for them numerous amounts of times. And you've tried numerous amounts of times, and it's like, if they're not going to figure it out themselves or try themselves or learn themselves, then I can't sit there and worry too much or constantly do everything I can to help them, right? It's like they got to figure it out on their own. They got to take responsibility where their responsibility is due, and that's just simply that. So really interesting story. Not sure if it resonates. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but appreciate you anyhow, Aries, for tuning in nonetheless. Much love and appreciation to you. So let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So baby, we have touched base here, guys, with our fire. We've also touched base here with the water. Coming up next is going to be our air signs in just a short moment. Let me just check on something real quick, everybody, and then we'll go ahead here and continue. So give me 1 second, y'all. Thank you very, very much. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so Sorry about that, y'all. Just wanted to double check something. So we have touched base here, everybody, with the water, the fire. Let's get on into our air signs. We've already done Gemini. Let's take a look here at Team Libra and see what we got going on here for you. Okay, what insight and information is going to be popping on through here, please, for Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be going on here, everybody, for our zodiac sign of Team Libra? Moving on into tomorrow. Team Libra, last shuffle incoming, and we'll see what's going on here for you. Hold on real quick, Libra. By the way, Heather Ann said, should I put bacon on my meatloaf? I heard that in a new recipe. Abso-fucking-lutely, you should. It is the most amazing thing. First and foremost, if you ever had bacon on filet mignon, fucking amazing, but putting it on meatloaf is also pretty revolutionary as well, so I would say give it a go. Anyhow, Libra, very sorry about that. Overall energy for you, you got here a 7 of Wands. Taking a look here into the current energy, you got here a 4 of Wands in reverse. What you're dealing with here, you got a 2 of Wands in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the World card in the upright position. Team Libra, let's get it popping and see what's showing up here for you. 7 of Wands coming up here for you. That's a card that represents resistance. It does represent also the energy of like pushing away, pushing back. Looking at what you're dealing with, you got here a 4 of Wands in reverse as well, which is often representative of feeling like there's a lack of stability. So I feel like you're trying to move yourself away from inconsistencies and things that are generally unstable. This could be people, right? So if you're dealing with people who aren't consistent or who are super finicky and unstable, I get that. You know, you are who your friends are, right? You ever heard that saying? And if you're dealing with people who are constantly not showing up for you or who are super fickle and finicky, you know, sometimes we can pick up on the energy of the people we're around and kind of embody that energy too. You know, and for example, too, like let's say you're trying to move up in life financially, right? Would you take advice from a person who has money or a person who doesn't? You know, so at the end of the day, you want to be mindful of the kind of crowd you're surrounding yourself with, because if they have that kind of success you're looking for, by all means necessary, surround yourself, adapt to their energies, learn from them, take it home. However, if you're dealing with people who are lacking that stability you're looking for, then being in that kind of set and setting sometimes can have effects on us that isn't inherently positive. So I feel like you're trying to just push away right now inconsistent energy, unstable energy. Looking at what you're dealing with right now, you got a 2 of Wands in reverse. This is a card in the reverse that says there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I'm not giving this person an option, or I'm not, you know, staying open to inconsistencies right now, you know, so there is no ands, ifs, or buts about it. I'm making sure that I'm surrounding myself with the kind of consistency I'm looking for, the kind of stability I'm looking for. Looking at the outcome here, the World card, yeah, getting ready to enter a whole new chapter. Also, I'm hearing with the World card, getting ready to continue to remain stern. So let's say right now you're looking for consistency in love or consistency with people who want to connect with you. You're not going to deal with a man, right, who doesn't know if he wants you or doesn't. You're going to deal with somebody who you know wants you, right? So you got to stay stern. You know, if you're recognizing there are people that are not giving you the kind of consistency you're looking for, Libra, then you're not going to continue to invest in them. You know, if you're dealing with people that aren't bringing forth stability, but they're always bringing disharmony, then you're not going to connect with them. You're going to be stern and say, hey, I know what I want. I'm going to connect with what I want, but I'm going to detach from what I don't want. Okay? So that's the vibe that I'm feeling coming in here for you in your next 24 hours. And I agree with that. I think that stability is super important, and consistency is super important too. And I think that ultimately you can be the byproduct of your environment. And sometimes it's good to recognize that surrounding yourself with a better environment can actually in return help you better yourself and help you get to where you're trying to go. So take what resonates, Libra, leave what doesn't. But thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Much love and appreciation to you. So let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. We finished up our air, we did our water and fire. Coming up next, everybody's going to be our earth signs in just a few moments. Okay, what's up, Jimmy Jams? How are you? Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Thank you very much. Marlene said, Heather, make a plate for me. Hope you have a wonderful dinner tonight. For real, bro. I would totally have some meatloaf with bacon right now. That sounds fire. What's up, Eclipse Chaser? You said, I saw this magical family and had to stop in and give some hugs out. How is everybody? Definitely bacon on meatloaf. And how's it going? Hopefully you are well. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. And thank you for stopping by. Missed you lots, and I hope you've been doing good. Okay? That's awesome, though. Anyhow, guys, one more second, and we're going to jump into Earth signs. We already touched base with Capricorn, so coming up next, we're going to do Team Taurus and see what's going on with you, okay? Libra's on point for you, Zafira. Happy to resonate with you, love, okay? All right, babes, let's see what's up. What do we got going on here, please, for our zodiac signs of Team Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Coming on into the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here, everybody, for our zodiac signs of Taurus? Moving on into tomorrow. Team Taurus, give me 1 second. Having technical difficulties over here with my cards. One more shuffle, and we'll see what is going on here for ya. Team Bull Gang, overall energy for you guys is a 10 of Cups. You could be connecting here possibly with a water sign like a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got a 10 of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with, Taurus, we do have here a Emperor in the upright position, and looking at the outcome for Taurians is going to be the 6 of Cups in the upright position as well. So Team Taurus, let's have a look at you and see what's going on here for tomorrow. You might be dealing with an Aries with that Emperor card showing up, so do keep that. Do keep that in mind. Taurus, you got a 10 of Cups here. You're pairing that as well with a 10 of Pents in reverse. So there's fulfillment for sure, but I think right now you're dealing with taking the good times along with the bad times is what I'm feeling showing up for you, because no timeline is perfect, right? Everybody's always got some shit going on, you know, and at the end of the day, like, it's never going to be entirely perfect where everything is fucking magical and amazing. Like, that's just not life, you know? So with that being said, it's good to take the good times with the bad times and put your focus on the good, right? Where your attention goes is where energy flows, and that's something that's super important to note. Looking at what you're dealing with here, the Emperor, you know, you're the one with the power, Taurus, and what you choose to tap into, or what you choose to focus on. You know, you can choose to focus on all the bad shit happening and say, I have a shitty life. Or we can focus on the good shit happening and say, I have a great life. Maybe there's some challenges, but I'll fucking crush them. I'll figure it out. I'll find a solution, right? Looking at the outcome here, 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups here represents history, represents the past. I think that you're looking at how you used to be in the past, and maybe in the past, Taurus, you might have found yourself to be more of a pessimist. Maybe with the bad things going on, they outweighed the good for you. Maybe you found that you were always focused on the negative rather than the positive. But I feel like there's a shift in you that's changing. I don't want that for myself anymore. The realization here is the deep realization of the fact that everybody's always got something going on. I have got negative things going on in my life. I have got blessings going on in my life simultaneously. So do you. So does the Pope. So does everyone. Okay? But what we choose to put our attention to is what matters. What we choose to put our power to is what matters. And I'm glad to see that you're aiming it more towards the positive energies, because that is the one thing at 17 years old that flipped the switch in my mind and changed my life. I went from being a massive pessimist, depressed, and unhappy teenager to becoming and transitioning into an adult who recognized that you can be positive in life and it can create gateways of happiness. It may not be permanent, right? Because nothing is. Everything in this world is temporary. There are temporary happy moments, temporary negative moments. Life is going to be fluctuating like a motherfucking seesaw, okay? But positivity is what carries you home, because positivity doesn't equate to happiness. They're not the same thing. But positivity is knowing that no matter how dark the tunnel gets, there's a fucking light there, and you can get to that light at the end of the tunnel. That's the important part to remember. So Taurus, I'm so happy that you're taking the good with the bad, because at the end of the day, everybody's always got something going on. But hey, if we want to enjoy our lives, we might as well focus on the good shit and make the most of it. And for the bad shit, make some motherfucking solutions happen, okay? I love that reading. Beautiful, Team Taurus. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning in here anyhow. So we have touched base here, guys, with our second batch of signs. We're going to be getting into our last and our final batch in a little bit, okay? Shout out to my bull gang, baby. What's up, Spiritually Awake? How are you? Thank you for stopping by tonight. What's up, Kismet Cat? You said how to rewind for Sagittarius, and that was deep. I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, my love. Thank you for stopping by. You're having leftover spaghetti tonight? That's what's up, Lila. Zafira said leftovers are always a good thing. Tastes better the second day. Definitely depends for me, but I'm a person who does not mind leftovers in the slightest. I will eat the fuck out of it. A lot of people also hate leftover pizza, or like they hate reheating it. I don't mind reheated pizza. You know, some people might hate me for that, but reheated pizza tastes pretty good. It's not as good as the first time, but it's still good. Okay? I can have pizza any kind of way. Cold, hot, doesn't matter. Reheated, don't give a shit. It's fucking pizza, all right? It's the fucking Italian in me, okay? What's up, Mystical Indico? Hey, I've been looking forward to you posting another live. Well, I'm happy you're here. Yeah, I know I haven't been live, guys. I've been just fucking burnt out. I'm not even gonna lie to you, and I should have updated you guys about that, and I haven't. I've been burnt to shit with just working 2 jobs. It's a lot. I've been trying to balance and figure it out. I had a pretty hectic week last week. So with that being said, I kind of just was like, go wake up in the morning, do what I got to do, get home, instantly face the pillow, go to bed, repeat. That's pretty much how it's been. So yeah, unfortunately, I haven't really been able to make it. I've kind of just been recuperating my energy. But today my energy's up, which I'm happy about for sure. Zafira said, in the oven reheated is better than the microwave. I don't mind it either way. The microwave, though, is just the most convenient way, so I never feel some type of way. I'm like, fuck it, it's pizza. It's pizza, baby. Absolutely, man, absolutely. See, Lila knows what's up. Either way, for sure. That's how I feel about it. Absolutely. All right, guys, real quick. Let me go grab something real fast before we continue. I'm going to put on the BRB screen for just like literally less than a minute. So give me like 1 second, everybody. I'm going to go grab something real fast and then we'll get back into our final batch. So we will be right back. Go grab a snack and see you in a second.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun. I don't wanna fall in love, 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 fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love. I don't wanna fall in love.
All right, guys, we are back. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate ya. Marlene said twerking it out real quick. That's what's up. Zafira said new moon energy tends to tank my energy. Yeah, that new moon was fucking intense for sure. Lila said I also heard it had to do with something about Saturn's return in Venus and Cancer. Maybe. Been getting lots of upgrades, Lila. Probably. I've definitely been getting lots of upgrades too, man. It's been so hard though to fucking sleep. Fucking my bedroom fucking air conditioner for some reason broke, so that's been terrible. So I've been sleeping in the living room and that AC is kind of shit, so like it's been hard to catch up on sleep in the past week. So yeah, 100%. But on top of that freaking new moon, man, that was a nutty one for sure. for sure. Anyhow though, guys, let's get into our last batch. We're gonna take a look back into water. We did Scorpio, we did Cancer, so Pisces. Let's see what we got going on here for the fish. Hopefully we're looking at some fantastic stuff. What insight and information is popping on out here for Pisces, baby? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus coming on into the next 24 hours. What is showing up here, please, for our beautiful zodiac sign of Piscean? Moving on into tomorrow, let's go ahead and have ourselves a look at the fish. Pisces, overall energy for you is a 5 of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Coming into the current energy, we have here the World in reverse. What you're dealing with, Piscean, we do have here an Empress card, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be a Hermit in the upright position too. You could be dealing possibly here with a couple different zodiacs. We have Virgo, we have Libra, we also have Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo with this fixed sign energy. So Pisces, let's go ahead here and talk about it. First and foremost, you got that 5 of Swords in reverse, and then you pair that here to the World in reverse as well. This looks to me like you're no longer fighting something coming to a close. You're becoming more so accepting of something maybe not moving in the direction you wanted it to. Looking at what you're dealing with here, being the Empress card, I think you're recognizing that's growth. Right? Life doesn't always go the way we want it to. However, though, it's growth recognizing that. You know, realizing that life doesn't always go the way we want it to is realizing that sometimes shit just happens and it is what it is and things are out of our control, and releasing that control is such a good and freeing feeling. A lot of people have issues with that kind of control, right? Something isn't going in my favor. I'm going to try and try and try. I'm not going to quit. I'm never going to give up. But it's not about quitting or giving up. It's about redirecting. Maybe God has a different plan. Maybe the universe has a different plan. Maybe everything's going according to plan. You just don't see it yet, you know? As humans, we want to see everything. But we got to remember that we are not necessarily God itself. Sure, we have God within us. We have God consciousness. We have God DNA. But we are not the ultimate creator. So it's hard to see everything sometimes all at once. Therefore, though, we are still moving in a direction that's always benefiting us. I always believe that we are moving to exactly where we need to be, and we will get to where we want to be eventually. We might be there right now and have no fucking clue and think we're living the worst life ever, but it's actually everything we've needed to go through to be prepared to enter the life we've wanted. In order sometimes to get to your new life, you have to say goodbye to your old life. You have to be willing to let go of that old life you've lived entirely to live the new life you've been wanting to live this entire time. And that's going to mean you need to sacrifice that old life, and things are not going to be the same. Things are not going to be comfortable. Things are not going to be what they were. They're going to be so fucking different to get to that new point. Okay, Pisces? So looking at the outcome here, you got the Hermit, right? The Hermit is what? The Hermit is representative of wisdom. It's representative here of right now is the time to listen to your internal thoughts. It's the time to listen to what your spirit is telling you. Pisces, I think a lot of you are realizing the reason why I'm saying, you know what, I'm letting go is because maybe it's the smartest decision right now to do. Maybe letting go isn't exactly giving up, but instead it's about giving the universe time to redirect you to where to go. Right? It's holding on to the wisdom that letting go doesn't mean giving up. Letting go just means, hey, it's time to flow to where the fuck I need to go. Absolutely. So take what resonates here, Pisces, leave what doesn't. But if there's anything you can take away from this reading, remember what I said right there. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It just means letting yourself be redirected. Sometimes what you're doing isn't the way to get to the goal. Maybe there's a completely different path. It doesn't mean you're not getting to the goal, but you're just taking a different road. And that's okay. There's a lot of roads that lead to the same place, you know? So something to remember. All right, Pisces, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. And thank you for tuning in here anyhow. Okay? All right, baby. We have touched base here, everybody, with our wonderful water. All the water signs are finished here for today. Getting back into our fire. Leo, you're coming up here, babe. Let's see what we got going on here for you. Okay? Let's go ahead and have ourselves a look. What insight and information is popping on through here, please, for Team Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for our Lion Gang? Moving on into tomorrow. Let's go ahead here, Leo, and have ourselves a look. Overall energy for Leo. Hello, here you are. We got the Sun card, baby. You could be connecting with a fellow Leo, possibly taking a look into the current energy we have here, the King of Swords, what you're dealing with, Leos. What do we got? We got here the Ten of Wands in reverse, and looking at the outcome, Leo, is going to be the Six of Cups in the upright position too. Leo, letting go of the past definitely seems to be a prominent energy for your next 24-hour time period. You know, you got here a Sun card, and then you got a Ten of Wands in reverse, you got a Six of Cups. Ten of Wands reverse and Six of Cups represents your letting go here of the past. King of Swords represents you're staying focused on what you want to build for the future. Sun card here says, I'm happy that not only have I let go of the past, but I'm excited for the future of what's to come. Leo, very quick, simple, and to the point kind of reading, but I love it for you. I think it could be super hard sometimes to be excited for the future because people often are not happy with uncertainty. Uncertainty is scary. It's anxiety inducing. It's like, I don't know what's going to go on. I get it. But at the end of the day, looking forward to having something different, especially if you haven't been super happy with your circumstances, can be a very exciting thing. Because 9 times out of 10, if we've been going through the struggle, we're just a little worlds away from the motherfucking blessings and abundance, okay? When we're going through struggle, abundance is just a few moments away from you, all right? So with that being said, what goes down will go up. All right, Leo? So I feel like overall with that King of Swords, you're saying to yourself here, it's time to be stern. If the past wasn't that great, then I should have let go of it a long time ago. But I'm finally letting go of it today. If it wasn't that great, why should it be here today? If I'm looking for greatness, why bring something that isn't so great into my present moment? Period. So you're at a point in time where I think excitement is a factor that's starting to show up in your life for what the future has to hold. And it feels like tomorrow's a day where you officially let go of whatever your past scenario or situation was. Why bring the past into the present when this present moment is about creating something entirely new? Absolutely, Leo. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you. And take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have done all of our fire. We've also done all of our water. Up next will be our air signs. And we'll be taking a look here into Aquarius very, very shortly, okay? By the way, for all the peeps in the chat, if you're enjoying today's daily read, hit that like button. Appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. And if you're new, subscribe. I'd be happy to have you. So thanks so much for coming out tonight, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look, baby. Team Aqua. Let's see what we got going on here for the Aqua, baby. What insight and information is showing up here for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on in to the next 24 hours. What's going to be showing up here for our lovely and amazing Aqua gang moving into tomorrow? Goddamn Aquarius, you guys are already done with your shuffle. Let's get into it and see what is going on. That was quick as shit. Overall energy for Aqua, Ace of Wands in reverse. Current energy for Aquarius, we have here a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What you're dealing with, Aqua, you got a Nine of Swords in reverse. Looking at the outcome for you, you got here a Queen of Cups in the upright position as well. Aquarius, what's happening and what is going on? Ace of Wands reversed here, Knight of Pentacles reversed here, putting a pause on a dream. I think some of you are questioning if this dream was ever actually a dream you've wanted for yourself or if it was a dream you played along with for someone else. That's a really weird way to put it, but that's what I'm feeling here for you at this time. Aquarius, it's like right now, I'm putting something on pause in my life because I think I'm starting to realize it's never necessarily what I wanted. Maybe it's what somebody else wanted. Maybe I thought I wanted it for a long time, but maybe it's not what I wanted at all. Looking at the outcome, Queen of Cups, it's like right now I don't feel like my heart and soul is in this future that I was building for. And with that being said, my heart and soul needs to be aligned with what I want moving forward. Okay, so I'm seeing here right now, Aquarius, kind of like a relief factor of just not continuing with your plans of the future because maybe they were never yours to begin with. And I definitely have fallen short here and victim here to, you know, building a future that wasn't even what I wanted for my own self, but maybe what other people wanted for me instead, or what other people were expecting out of me instead. And, you know, when I've realized my heart and soul isn't in this, it made me stop immediately and say, hey, it's time for what I actually want for the foreseeable future. So I think a lot of you are waking up to that, and it feels good to put a pause on something you know you don't want so that you can now start to get in your heart a little bit and see what it is you do want, what's going to actually set your soul on fire, what's going to actually make you happy in the long term, and what you're actually craving at a core here as well. So I like that a lot, Aquarius. You know, you're realizing it's a relief to not continue with some sort of future because it was never really mine to begin with, and now it's time for me to figure out what that future is going to be. Okay, beautiful. Aquarius, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you for tuning in, man. Much love and appreciation to the Aqua gang. Okay, all right, baby. All the air signs are done, water sign and fire. Last but not least, we're gonna be checking on Virgos here in a minute. Mojo, what's up? How you doing, my love? Hope you're doing good. We are live indeed. Anyhow, everybody, we're jumping on into our last but not least zodiac sign. It's going to be Team Virgo. So let's see what's popping on in here for you. All right, what messages and insight is popping on through here for Team Virgo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus coming on into the next 24 hours. What's going on here, guys, for our zodiac sign here of Virgo? Moving into tomorrow. Hey, Ivy, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. All right, my Virgos, one more shuffle is in order, and we will see what we got going on. Shout out to the Virgo gang. Virgo, overall energy for you is a Temperance in reverse. Taking a look at the current energy we got here, an Ace of Wands in reverse. What you're dealing with, y'all, Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Looking at the outcome, Ace of Pentacles. Fortunate times are ahead. Opportunities are ahead for Team Virgo. I like that. Ooh la la. Temperance reverse, Ace of Wands reverse. Lack of motivation, lack of interest. I think if you've been kind of in a bit of a space where you haven't been impressed with the life you're living or the circumstances you're having, I definitely feel like you're getting motivated here to create some sort of change. Remember, guys, don't wait for change to come into your life. Be the change. If you're not happy with your life, build something different. If you're not happy with your partner, break up and be single. If you're not happy with your job, find something better, because at the end of the day, when we wait for opportunities to come, maybe they do come, but they may not come as quickly as we'd like them to. They may come when it's way too fucking late, or whatever the case may be, or maybe we'll be waiting forever, because waiting is the energy of stagnancy, and stagnancy just creates more stagnancy. So with that being said, and despite my rant, the truth of the situation is opportunities are not created or necessarily created out of thin air and just come towards you. Opportunities are something you can create right here and right now, but you have to be willing to be the change. Not wait for the change, but be the change, right? So Virgos, I feel like for your next 24 hours, there's this realization of like, I want change in my life. Okay, then I need to be it. So you're starting to look at what needs to change here. And with the outcome showing up, Ace of Pentacles, that's what's going to create opportunities for you. When you decide to change yourself and change what you want, you will change your life, and doors will open up here with that Ace of Pentacles. That's what'll happen. You want to open doors? Start changing. I'm unhappy with my partner? Break the fuck up with your partner and be the person you want to be. I'm unhappy with myself. Then why are you still being this version of yourself? What is the best version? What can you do to embody that energy? What can you do to become that person? Life is literally what you want it to be and what you decide to make it. But it requires your action, dude. It requires your action 100%. Remember, man, when we're waiting, we're stagnant. When we're stagnant, nothing is moving. Things are going to stay the same. So Virgo, you have the opportunity tomorrow and every single day you exist to open up doorways. In order to do that, it's time to stop waiting for the changes, but instead to be the changes. Okay? Love and appreciate you, Virgo. Very powerful message. Hope it resonates well. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Virgo, thank you guys for tuning on in, okay? All right, everybody. With that all being said, though, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed today's daily reading, hit that like button. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. I'd be happy to have you, and I'd love to welcome you here into the Soul family. Guys, also, don't forget to enable notifications if you don't want to miss any live streams or videos I post. If you want to stay up to date with the latest and greatest, hit that notification button. I'll be super happy to hear from you, to see you, and to enjoy your company, okay? Other than that, though, everybody, thanks, guys. Appreciate you coming out here tonight. Of course, if you want a personal read, remember, you can visit CancerMoonsTarot.com. Link in the description below. If you want to book me for a private reading, feel free to do so, okay? Mojo said, I just got the best haircut, and now I'm a curly strawberry blonde. I fought my curls for so long. I love that for you. Embrace what you got, baby. That's what's up, and I'm happy that you're happy with it. That's super awesome and beautiful. Anyhow, though, guys, I love you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Happy Monday, guys. Happy belated 4th of July. Like I said previously, I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Happy 7/7 portal we had yesterday. I hope you had a good time too. With that being said, I'm going to go get some rest and catch you guys in the next video. Guys, take care and have yourselves a good one. Peace.
Been fighting